NBA rig, there's Brunson.
About James Goldstein. Again, he's like the NBA version of Michelle Lamey. That's pretty much what he is like. It's all about recruiting more players into the group. Why else do you think he's always hanging around these players? Specifically the players in the NBA. Why else? Because he's trying to recruit more and more people into the group or the club, if you catch my drift. Wake up. Pay attention to this handshake between Brunson and James Goldstein. This is a very interesting handshake indeed. And it just goes to show you exactly what these people are about, what these players are about. And it just goes to show you how deep everything goes, because James Goldstein is clearly one of them. He's clearly part of the group, if you catch my drift. And the fact that he hangs around all of these players should show and tell you all that you need to know about James Goldstein. Again, he's like the NBA version of Michelle Lamey. That's pretty much what he is like. It's all about recruiting more players into the group. Why else?
Drew's running everything. Shouldn't be surprised. Can't expect honest, legit sports competition. APAC is going to hell.
Push it over! Into the pit!
No! Stop! You'll regret this! Ah! We're falling!
Down you go into hell! Push it over! Into the pit!
No! Stop! You'll regret this! Ah! We're falling!
Down you go into hell!
This rabbi says the entire world will go down on their knees for Israel, including the United States.
Because the most powerful nations in the world have to go down to their knees. That's what happened to Egypt. That's what's going to happen to America. That's what's going to happen to Germany. That's what's going to happen to France. That's what's going to happen to London. As long as they keep helping us, they'll get a bracha. And they're not going to go down their knees. They're going to get a little more time.
That was Rabbi Yom Tov Glazer interpreting the Zohar, which is the foundational text of Jewish mysticism. In that speech, he's talking to a room full of students about the end of days. He claims that all of the world powers like the US, China, and European nations will eventually go down to their knees. He says these nations will fall due to their historical treatment of Jewish people, suggesting their safety depends solely on supporting Israel, while expressing a desire for the current global order to end. But strangely enough, he frames the current U.S. support for Israel as a temporary blessing, claiming even the West will ultimately face destruction regardless of its aid. He even emphasized this stance, saying he doesn't want there to be any more time before this collapse occurs. He says that God will humiliate them, referring to basically the entire world except for Israel, on the world stage to break their pride. This rabbi says the entire world will go down on their knees for Israel,